my name is Lisa Grace and this is Nailchemy's YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, so I have got my tip stuck on. It's cut down and it's shaped. I'm just looking for my nail prep. It's hiding from me. I'm going to come in with my nail prep just to dehydrate the nail, and then come in with my Ultra Bond Platinum, which, by the way, if you don't have, you need this. It's not a case of wanting it. You need this. This stuff is absolutely brilliant. I love it so much. I would definitely say it's probably the most essential item in my Nailchemy kit. Absolutely. Right, I'm going to give that a second to dry. I'm going to be using my clear acrylic powder today and also glistening rose, which is a really nice transparent pink. It's very, very pretty. Also using my acrylic A8 brush. So I'm going to come in with the tiniest amount of clear acrylic that you can muster, and I'm just going to pop this up around the cuticle. Teeny tiny little bit. We're using a glitter acrylic up around the cuticle, and I just need a little bit of clear under there just to get proper adhesion to the nail. So I'm actually using Frosty. This was from one of the Christmas collections, I believe. Winter collections, something along the lines of that. And it has the most incredible iridescent pieces of glitter in here. And that's what I want. I just want... Oh, God, they're chunky. This might not work. I'm going to have to pick out some of these smaller pieces, I think. Especially with it being up around the cuticle. So your big chunky pieces are absolutely fine if you're doing a full coverage, but I'm literally just wanting, I'm going to spread this out on my napkin down here and just pick out some of the smaller parts and just pop these up around the cuticle. Obviously we want our cuticle really nice and flush. So any big old chunky bits like that is no good to us. No good at all. Okay. Just going to pat them down a little bit. Wondering if I need more. Bear with me one sec. Okay, I've just grabbed Snowdrift off the shelf, which has the same iridescence to it, but it's more of a glitter. So I'm just going to use this just to pad out the Frosty. Just to fill in any of those little gaps. Fabulous. Right, there is a piece here that will not lay flat. It is sticking down. But it won't be too much of an issue because anything that's sticking up and out will just file off at the end. So don't stress too much if it's not laying completely flat. We'll work with it. Right, so again, I'm going to get the smallest amount of clear acrylic. And I'm just going to pop that over. That might actually help secure that bit down. Blend that nice and smooth as well. Okay. In with our glistening rose. So I'm just going to work on the upper section of the nail first. I'm not going to drain my bead as much as I would normally, just because I want to keep this nice and transparent, and then my next bead I can really drain that to get a little bit. Can you see how it's gone slightly milky? That's what we want. So my next bead that I'm going in for now, I'm going to drain out a little bit more, take some of that colour out, keep some of that colour in, should I say, and blend that up. And there, you see where I'm going with this? You see how it looks like it's disappearing? This is what we want. Okay, so now we're going to work on my smile line. So I'm going to get a decent sized bead, drain it out, pop that on there. So now you can see the true pinkness of this glistening rose. It's such a lovely colour. I'm just going to blend that up into our previous bead. Keep that transition nice. And then just start forming the smile line. So I don't know what it is about glistening rose, but it's ever such different powder to work with. It feels so different. I'd probably go as far as saying it's a drier powder. It gets to the point of workability where it's like a Play-Doh. It gets there a lot quicker than any of the other powders. I mean, that's what I feel anyway. You may feel completely differently, but I remember the first time I used it, I was like, whoa, what the hell is going on with this? But if I'm right, you know, a lot of the other brands that I've worked with, any kind of sheer pink like this, it seems to be the same. Just seem to need to work with it a little drier. Right, so pull your smile line down and then push it back. Really want this nice and crisp. In fact, I want this one so crisp that I'm going to file it, just file my smile line once it's set up. I mean, I'm relatively happy with that. That is looking really nice and crisp. But I want it extra crisp, super sharp, super sexy. So I'm only going to file my smile line. I'm not going to worry about all of this up here just yet. So I'm going to let that set for a minute. In fact, I'm not going to file this because I'm pretty certain this is pretty spot on, so I'm not going to waste my time. I'm coming in with apple sours. So this is from the Mr. Dave's Every Flavour Beans. I haven't used this one yet, but I've just popped a sponge on my napkin. Look at that. So I've picked this one because it has got the iridescent pieces in there, which is going to match up at the cuticle. But obviously I want to do some really bright, nice neon summer nails. So this ticks all the boxes. So this is a strength powder technically, so going by that rule, it does not need capping. However, it is a glitter powder, so even though it doesn't need, it has its own strength, it doesn't need the added strength of the clear acrylic. Because it's got that glitter, we don't want to file through that. Wanna I always tell my kids off for saying wanna. We don't want to file that glitter off, so I will be capping this. I think actually I might chuck a little bit of Frosty on there just to enhance. Did I put it away? Where did I put Frosty?
What one's that one you've got there?
Snowdrift. Hang on. Yeah, I put it away. Not a problem. I'm just going to get a little bit of that Frosty just to pop on top there. So we still get the colour, we still get the iridescence, but now we've got extra iridescence. There's no such thing as too much iridescence. Look at that. So much beautifulness. My phone is going crazy. Someone's trying to get hold of me. You're going to have to wait, darling. Stop sending messages. Right, so I'll leave that for a moment and then I can get that capped in clear. So as I've just explained, these I think pretty much all of the acrylic powders are strength. The ratio of either glitter or pigment is so low that it's still technically classed as a strength powder. So some of them you can get away with, but as a general rule of thumb, I always say that if there's glitter in it, I would recommend capping it just to protect the glitter and you don't file it off or have any sharp edges, anything like that. So that's looking set enough for me to come in with my clear. So I only need to go over the yellow section. Obviously the glistening rose is all done. So drain my bead out. Make sure you get right up into those side walls. Go away. And then we can start patting and pulling that down the nail. cap all of that in. Any excess we can take off over the end, like so. And then I can give this a couple of minutes to set and we'll get it filed up. Okay, so we're all filed up and I've given it a buff. I'll be completely honest, I think this would have looked so much nicer with a white tip. However, we are doing summer nails and we have got the matching glitter in here, so I think it's going to look beautiful. But you could just think, if you were doing bridal nails, but you just wanted a little something special, you could just hide some glitter in at the cuticle and transform that nail. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, actually.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That glistening rose has worked really well, actually.
Mm.
Faded that perfectly. I was a little bit dubious about using one of the other cores because they're quite a lot thicker with the pigment. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I really like that. Okay, pop that in the lamp for me, please, Sam. Fabulous. And I'm going to be finishing off using the coconut elixir oil. Give that a good rub in. And there you have it. Let me know what you think, guys. Pop a comment below. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit like on that video, drop any comments that you've got down in the comment section below. And more importantly, make sure you hit subscribe so that you get a notification for all of our future videos. All of the products that I've used today you can find on our website, which is nailchemy.co.uk. And I will see you in the next video.